Welcome to day 14 of Vlogmas. I am on my way home from work. I didn't record this morning really because I was out early. It's really nice to get out when it's still bright outside. It has been a very dull, very wet day here. So it's nice at the moment. There's blue skies. I'm sitting waiting outside my daughter's work. Waiting for her to come out, and this is the joy of being a knitter. I have my knitting with me. I have Amy's sock with me. I was working at it today in work. I had an opportunity to get some done, and I'm on the toe decreases of her shorty socks, so another half an hour should finish that today. I'm sorry if I keep looking around. I feel a little bit awkward recording in the car park, but that's where I'm at. It'll not take too long to finish that one, and then I can get the second one cast on tonight. As you can see, I'm home again. I am warm and cosy now in my corner, and I thought I would take a few minutes to talk to you. Peter is thankfully out getting the tea, so I don't have to cook tonight, which is lovely. But I thought I would take a few minutes to talk about something that it actually came into the house about a month ago. But I have done nothing with it yet because it was just a bit too early. This is the time of year I start to plan and think about next year, and I love planners and calendars, and I think I share that love with a lot of people. But I have kept them in their wrappings until today, and I finally opened them, and I thought I would show you them. I'm not actually going to start to write into them until just after Christmas. It's just a thing that I like to do kind of couple of days after Christmas, when all the hubbub and the excitement of Christmas is starting to just wane a little bit, and between that and New Year, that's when I start to really plan my year ahead. But from now on, I'm starting to think about it. I have a word for the year every year. This year it was challenge, and in many respects that's exactly what it was. It was a challenge in many ways, and I faced new challenges, and in that respect 2017 has been a success. I worked with my word, and I certainly in many ways dealt with that, and I've started to think about my word for 2018, and I've had some ideas, and there's one that has been really weighing in my head, which I'll talk about later, maybe in a few days, or maybe just after Christmas in the podcast. But I have my word, I think, for 2018, and it's actually been interesting because a few other podcasts that I watch, The Knitting Monk, Aidan, and listening to Meg on Mrs. M's Curiosity Cabinet, they're very much thinking along the line that I have for 2018 as well. So I'm thinking of my word, and that's very much affecting my plans, was the long-winded way of saying that. But I have my planner, I have my calendar, and I'll let you have a look at them. I've had them, as I said, for about a month, and today is the first I've really actually cracked open the cellophane off them and had a look at them myself. So I'll let you have a look now. My calendar always hangs in the kitchen, and I suppose that's really for the purposes of the rest of the family. Although one of my planners, the family can have a look at it from day to day too. But I love Susan Branch artwork, and I think nearly every year it's either Susan Branch or is it the Gooseberry Patch that I go for, and this is just some of the artwork. And this is all new to me too. It's the first I've opened it. To have a look through each month, and I just love these. It's whimsical and pretty, and just cheers up a little corner of the kitchen. And that gives you an idea of what it's for. And the calendar is simply like this. I used to get one of the family organizer calendars, but because I have my planner as well, I just keep a simple calendar hanging in the kitchen now. And I'm looking forward to hanging that up once the advent calendar comes down, because it hangs in its place at this time of year. So that will go up there. The planner that has really shown on a lot of vlogs in the last few weeks is the Strict Planner 2018, which is the knitting planner. And I really haven't had a look at this yet, but it's all about planning your knitting projects, quarterly trackers, overviews, week-to-week plans, which I'm going to. I'm looking forward to Edinburgh Yarn Festival. So all the events are going to go in there, and all the knitting plans and goals for each week. So as I said, I haven't really had too much opportunity to look at this yet. Knitting ideas. You're seeing this for the first time as well. Keeping a knitting tools. It's funny, I use Ravelry, but I use it very sparingly. As much as I like my technology, I am a pen and paper girl. Now, I am also, and I will admit that I go great gusto with planners and stationery at the start, and that can wane. My household planner is about the only thing I do keep going fairly religiously, but I would really like to keep this one going as well and keep track of my knitting things. I do like, as I said, the pen and paper. So that's my knitting planner for the year, and this is my household planner, and I went for the Life book this year, which is by Box Clever Press, and it has the monthly view, but it has the weekly view. And the one thing I really wanted in my planner, I like this and I like this. Everything's in the one thing. I used to keep what was called a home management binder, and it was a great thing at one point, but it was just so big and bulky, and this is neat and holds everything I need. And again, it's the first time looking at this particular planner. Weekly overviews. At the back there's space for notes, Christmas and holidays, an address book, and a little envelope, and lots of little stickers. And I also got stickers, and I ordered my calendar and my home planner from Amazon, but I got my Strict planner from Ysolda, her website, and from it too I got the knitting stickers that I can use in my knitting planner. And recently there was a set of stickers put up by Melody Hoffman, who's Bee Mandarins, and I can't pronounce this properly, Nastia Slepstova. Hopefully I haven't totally butchered that. And I love these knitting and just cozy winter themed stickers, and I will use those in my planners, probably the knitting planners for those. But I have these for my family plans, which I always find really useful, and I will keep everything in there. So that is what I'm starting to think of, starting to make lists. I'm a list maker. I find lists useful just for keeping everybody on track. I find lists good for me mentally. I like to have a purpose for each day. I find if I don't, I get very distracted, and it can. And I think when I don't have focus, it can affect my mental health. So I really like list making and feeling that I have achieved in a day. So I'm really looking forward to getting started. It's like everything, a new book is so fresh and clean and just full of opportunities.
Beautiful minis, which are so going into the land of Sweets cowl. If I was having any doubt about it, it is now gone. Even though this one says for your toes, it's totally my colorway, all of them. So, oh my gosh, they're so beautiful. So some little minis.
Just before I sign off for this evening, I wanted to show you what I've been working on. We've had a lovely night here. James and Peter and I sat and watched Home Alone, the first one. I'd watched the second one a few days ago, but watched the first one tonight. And I had a lot of fun watching that. And it gave me the opportunity to knit. Yesterday, if you remember, I got the heel into my Advent socks. And today I've started down the foot. So it was this beautiful shade of green, which is lovely. And I'm working down the foot. I've both done. And I'll put a little picture in. I have the ends woven in up to date. I hate weaving in ends, and the thought of having all of those, it was bad enough doing for 3 or 4 stripes tonight. The thought of leaving them all to the end, just it wouldn't get done. So I have the ends all woven in and got that done tonight. And the other thing I got done was I got Amy's first sock off the needles. I did have to, she knows about them because she's watching this. Hello Amy. And I have your first sock finished. She tried it on just to make sure. So it's all done. Really, really pleased with that. And I've simply got the cast on and the first row done of sock number 2. But they're in progress and I'm really pleased with that, and it really won't take long zipping up the second sock. So that's really been all today. That's the end of day 14. It has been a good day, and I hope to see you tomorrow.